Hey, how's it going out there, Tucson? This is Nathan Miller, episode 2 from Independent Films Advice. I actually decided on a name for this little segment that I've been doing. I decided to call it Moment Before. Reason being, when I was in Pima, or like my freshman, sophomore year in college, I started this little group called Moment Before. It didn't really get anywhere that I wanted it to, but it was fun nonetheless. It was a bunch of local-minded like-minded individuals, students here that wanted to do like musical theater, little segments from film and stuff like that, and do like live performances, almost like a flash mob kind of thing. We also wanted to incorporate flash mobs, but it didn't really get anywhere. But the reason why we called that Moment Before is because right before you go on stage in not film but musical theater or live theater, you take a moment before to get into your character and think of something that will get you in the mood or get you in the zone to be that character on stage. So that's what we call the Moment Before, and I want to call this Moment Before, not just before acting, but to have my audience maybe take a moment before and maybe look at my videos and stuff like that, and take a moment before you're jumping on a project or starting one and thinking about what they want to do and pondering what you should do and stuff like that. So this is a Moment Before, episode 2 with Nathan O. Miller. Thanks for watching. If you look behind me, actually, I have a little surprise. This is the movie poster for the first project I was in Tucson. This is S.O.L. It's a little hard to tell, but right here it has the title in the red. Great poster design. It was awesome. I liked it a lot. Of course, I got some signatures from the couple cast and the crew members, but wanted to share that with you. That was my first film project in Tucson back in 2011. Premiere night was July, sometime on the 14th or 17th of last year. Great time. We sold out. I was surprised we sold out. It was crazy. But I had fun with it. So I didn't get a lot of comments about what we should talk about today online. That's fine. First episode, not hasn't got a lot of hype yet. It's cool. So what I thought that we should do is start chronologically. Work our way down into how you start a project, how you get on one. So what we're going to talk about today is where do you look for projects to start off. Say you're not starting one, you don't have the budget or the finance or the equipment to start one, you want to just act or you want to get on crew. Where do I look for projects in Tucson or surrounding country, cities, counties, and stuff like that to get on one? Either Phoenix, LA, Tucson, doesn't matter. So there's a couple ideas. One, Craigslist. I know it sounds stupid, but they actually do have a section in Craigslist in the bottom right-hand corner. Oops, that's my pizza. Hold on one second. So Craigslist, they have a little section in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen that actually does say film, animation, talent, and that kind of stuff. You actually can look on there and find different projects. Be careful, though, if you go on there and look on Craigslist. Reason being, there's some stupid phonies out there that can, want just models or adult films and stupid things like that. So if you're looking for like a student film or local project to get on, be careful when you look on Craigslist for that kind of stuff. Another thing is you'll find a lot of people from like Pima, U of A, or even the Arts Institute of Tucson post in Craigslist. Look for local actors if they haven't had any luck in their castings that they usually hold for old students or people that they know, or they'll post on Craigslist. So look for that. When you go on there, sometimes they'll ask you to send information. Like the internet and everything else, be careful what you send. What I usually do is what business people or professional people ask you for is just a resume or a headshot. Say you don't have one, try and send a recent photo of yourself that's not you partying or on Facebook or your Facebook profile, just you looking at the camera, and that's it. Resume, I can give you little tips. For my resume, what I like is my full name. I use Nathan O. Miller, my age, then my cell phone number, and my email. So you have your contact information. Right after that, get a little bit more information, height, eye color, hair color, weight. And then after that, at the very bottom of that, maybe give you a little bit history about yourself. And then underneath that, I start off with my acting history in film. I'll do my most recent project and title, your character name, the director, and the production company if there was one, if you can put that in there. And that's why you'll list that all the way down. And then after that, I put my crew experience, directing, writing, being on crew, audio, lighting, anything like that. I'll put that next. And then after that, maybe some special skills or traits about yourself that you think would be beneficial to the film, or anything else in the future that you might want to share with the director or whoever's doing the project, like crying on demand, accents. Make sure they're not cheesy accents. You can actually do an accent. Specific kind of dancing. Are you interested in choreography? Can you do choreography? Have you taken martial arts for a recent or long term of your life? Motorcycle. Can you ride a motorcycle? Do you have any other skills like that? I'd list that as well. So that's a resume, and it's a headshot, and that's what I usually post in first, and then maybe a little message. Oh, I'm interested in this part. So that's Craigslist. That's one place you can look. Ironically enough, Facebook does have sections and groups on there that you can search for local projects and directors. One of which, Independent Filmmakers of Tucson, for example. I actually run that group on Facebook. I add people that I know that are actors or directors and stuff like that onto there, and they usually will post in the Facebook message on the group page, casting call, looking for this person to be in this film, be it a web series, short film, feature film, doesn't matter, they'll post on there. For Tucson, that's what the group that I've designed on there is for, just Tucson actors or filmmakers, and they'll post like maybe a little bit of information. Oh, I need help with the script. It's like a database where people can just like comment on, leave questions and stuff like that, what they're doing. And also casting calls. They'll write a little bit about their script, what characters they're looking for. Please send an email with your headshot resume, like I said before, to this email. That's on Facebook. There's a couple other ones. Arizona Actors is a great one. I found out that actually most of it's more Phoenix-based, because Phoenix is a huge city. Tucson's not that big. But Arizona Actors is also a great one to look for as well. And then after that, there's other groups. Just type in that in Facebook, see what you can find. Be careful when you're looking on the internet as well. There you go. So that's pretty much where I would look. Facebook, Craigslist. There is another website that I really haven't used, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. Tucson Stage. Don't know a lot of information about that, but a buddy of mine back in 2011, that's how he found most of his acting gigs on Tucson Stage. Also, if you have friends or know anybody that's in Pima U of A Art Institute, they are always doing projects. Be it small commercials, films, short films, feature films, things like that. If you start off on one, I'll give you this little bit of advice. If you start off and find some project, hopefully it's a good one. If you find one project, you'll usually try and stay with those people. I'm not saying you're going to be biased, but I'm saying you can get in touch with a lot of the film community that way. I've done 2 Art Institute projects. I've done 1 Pima project, and I was helping out on another buddy of mine on a U of A project. But I still talk to those people on Facebook, phone calls. I introduce a lot of actors to other people that are doing projects and help them find what they're looking for. So if you can find somebody and do a project with, happenstance, you can keep in contact with people and make new friendships and working relationships with these people. So that's where I would look. I really don't know what else to talk about today besides I did get a haircut, in case anybody else noticed while you're watching this video. Got a little bit short today. Like I said, I'll try and post a video each Monday. Hopefully this information was a little bit beneficial to those people out there. I'm going to make a shout out. There is a project that's coming up here pretty soon. Its title is called Miss Simon. Marcos Vidal is going to be directing that film. He's actually writing the script with myself right now at this time. We're collaborating ideas and stuff. It's going to be a feature film. We're probably going to start shooting at the end of, I'm going to say middle of August. I'm just throwing it out there. But take a look at that. Keep your eyes open. I'll post other information about that film as well. We'll be holding casting sessions and stuff. But it's called Miss Simon. It's, like he said, I think it's a great idea. But if I was to incorporate what the film's going to be about, it's like Fight Club meets 500 Days of Summer. It's going to be not really psychological, but it's going to be a love story, but it's also going to be very dark, humor, comedy kind of thing. But we'll be holding castings for that. The production company that's going to be doing that is Laughing Dog Production. You can find them on Facebook as well, Laughing Dog Productions or LDP online. He's posted a couple of videos as well, but that's the next project that's coming out. This Saturday, actually, I'm going to be shooting a film scene for my last, hopefully it's going to be the last scene. I'm so done with this film. I want to edit it and get it out of there. It's called Dead Night. You can find the YouTube trailer on YouTube. Just type in Dead Night Trailer Authentic Productions or Dead Night Nathan O. Miller Authentic Productions on YouTube. Take a look at the trailer. It's going to be a short film, maybe 15 minutes long, vampire film, not Twilight. And take a look at that, and we'll hopefully be filming that in Congress downtown this Saturday night. Get it done, edit it, and I'll be posting it on here, submitting it to a couple film festivals. But thanks for watching Moment Before. Hopefully this was a lot of help to you. This is Nathan O. Miller. Please comment, subscribe, leave information about what you want me to talk about, maybe give me more advice on where to find other projects. But I'm signing off, so have a great night, and I'll see you guys next Monday. Break a leg, ladies and gentlemen.